Hello Legos Anonymous, my name is Luke and I am a Lego addict. And today you're going to see just how addicted I am because I'm going to show you my entire collection. I hope you enjoy. So starting out with my Lego Star Wars sets, which is the majority of my collection. This is the Lego 2022 Advent Calendar. And I enjoyed that. That was fun to do during the Christmas season. And I wish there were a few more minifigures, but it was still a fun project to work on. Moving to my bookshelf, we have the trash compactor diorama, and on the back is actually C-3PO and R2-D2. I wish I had a better way to display that, but I have to hide the droids, unfortunately. And then we got Ahsoka and Darth Maul from the Clone Wars. I'm still trying to figure out how to display some of these, if I should put sets that are in the same movies or in the same series together or what, but that's where I've got them for now. And then we have the Desert Skiff with Luke and Han Solo. This is one of the first Lego Star Wars sets, so I've had this one for quite a while. Moving down, we have the X-Wing and a droid fighter. Again, that droid fighter is one of the first Lego Star Wars sets, so that one's pretty old. And then we have an ARC 170 Starfighter. This is fun. It can actually drop some bombs, and really enjoyed playing with that growing up. Now moving down here, we have a clone Scout Walker back there mixed with some Mandalorian Lego sets there. That's the Mandalorian and Tusken Raider. And by the way, I loved the insight that Book of Boba Fett had on some of the Tusken Raiders. That was just a really cool job Disney did with that. Then this is Anakin's Starfighter. It actually came with a droid, but I have that displayed somewhere else. But this is kind of the Anakin section of the shelf because this is his pod racer. This is the first pod racer that they came out with. So that's a little fun one there. Then this is the infamous Millennium Falcon. And this is the one I bought for my honeymoon and kind of rekindled my joy for Legos. And I ended up being the only one working on it, but that's all right. Here, then, we have the Imperial TIE Fighter, the somewhat newer version. And down here, we have the AT-ST, AT-AT, which the AT-AT is probably one of my favorite Lego sets I have. And then I have some Hoth battle packs, and actually Luke right there, that he is from the Advent Calendar, but I loved that one from the Advent Calendar, so I set that down there to kind of make a Hoth theme for this shelf. Onto the next shelf, this is Boba Fett's ship, and then right below that are Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul and their saber fight from Episode 1. Right next to them, we have Darth Vader's transformation, and this actually comes with two Darth Vaders, so you can turn it around, and Anakin is getting worked on, being transformed into Darth Vader. Next to them, we have the Death Star Troopers mixed in with Taun We and Obi-Wan's spaceship there. Taun We, that's a really cool figure. I'm glad they included that in the newest version of Obi-Wan's spaceship. Then we got the Mandalorian Forge right next to Obi-Wan's spaceship. And I'm going to skip the one right next to the Death Star Troopers. I'll come back to that. Below we have the Destroyer Droid, and this is a Technic set, and it's got some rubber bands and stuff included with it. So I'll have to review that sometime just because that's a cool set that I don't think is really well known. Next to that is Darth Vader's meditation chamber. This one's really cool. This can actually come down and close, and he can actually meditate. Next to that, we have the Imperial Shuttle featuring Luke in handcuffs, Darth Vader. And then going down to below that, we have the droid Tri-Fighter and the Vulture droid. The Vulture droid is actually included in Anakin's Lego ship set, but I've put it down there just because it matches the Tri-Fighter fighter droid really well. Going back to episode 1, this is the Naboo Swamp. We got little Lego Jar Jar Binks right there. Pretty fun set. And then we have Yoda's Hut diorama. I've really enjoyed the dioramas they've come out with, and this one is probably my favorite out of the ones they've done. Just really cool. And somehow a little dinosaur made its way onto the swamp there. But this chicken-looking Lego set is the ATST UCS version. This was a cool find at a garage sale. You just never know what you'll end up with when you go out. And then right next to that is the Trench Run diorama set. Those are just a couple miscellaneous. This was my first ever Lego set. And then this one was just included with a promotion from Lego. So going below, we've got our helmet sets. We've got Boba Fett, Darth Vader, and a Scout Trooper. And then below that is Luke Skywalker's helmet. We've got the original Land Speeder with Obi-Wan and Luke. And then we've got Obi-Wan's hut with the Tusken Raider there. Moving below, we have a 501st Battle Pack, as well as a droid gunship. That droid gunship was another garage sale find. I should do a video of all the Lego sets I've found at garage sales and gotten crazy deals on. Lastly, we have the Dark Trooper attack with Luke Skywalker hiding in there. And then we have the N1 Starfighter from The Mandalorian. Thanks to Costco for that. A couple that I haven't quite gotten onto my shelves yet are the newer Luke's Land Speeder, and you can tell they've come a long ways from the original. And then this is the Skyhopper versus Bantha Microfighter, and so I just haven't quite gotten these on my shelves yet. But those are all of the Lego Star Wars sets I own, and now here are a few of my other sets that are not Lego Star Wars. So this is the Home Alone Lego set, and even though it's not Star Wars, I do think this is probably my favorite Lego set I own. It is the Kevin McAllister's home, and it's got so many details from the movie in it, just the attic here, and some of the booby traps, as well as just great scenes from the movie. You can see the paint bucket on the rope there, and yeah, it's just got really cool interactive movement. We've got Michael Jordan, although he plays for the Bricks now instead of the Bulls, and then just the house with knocked a couple chairs over, but really cool set. And it even has Harry and Marv with their OK Plumbing and Heating. So this is probably my favorite set I own, and we've got Kevin on the back ziplining to the treehouse. Super detailed, super fun to build. And I actually built this while watching the Home Alone movie. These are my McDonald's Polybag collection. I've recently found these from when I had gone to McDonald's and gotten Happy Meals, and they included these in there. So looking forward to reviewing those and even giving some of these away. Unfortunately, I got rid of most of my Bionicle sets, but this is one I've kept, and so maybe someday I'll review this. But I used to have a lot more Bionicle sets, and unfortunately, this is the only one I have left. And last, but certainly not least, is the Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol. And I'm thinking this might actually replace the Lego Home Alone in my favorite, because this just looks like an amazing set, and the different mechanics that are in it, the rock falling and the light, and as well as the that little weird looking pig thing falling out when you take the idol, and just a really cool set from a great movie that I enjoyed growing up. Feel free to leave a comment below letting me know which set you'd like to learn more about or have me review, and I'll be happy to do that. Until next time.